Well, good evening, all. We will be streaming the OARS Monday Night D-Star Net. Your net control will be Sean K0MAD. And we'll get started here with the net here in a few minutes. Hopefully everybody's Monday was okay. If you come by the stream, watching the stream, jump in the chat and say hi. Hey, good evening, Chavez. If you got D-Star capabilities, you can always join the net on Reflector 59 Alpha. Okay. If you get any questions, you can always reach out. It was a Monday. That's um, for the last 8 years or so. I've been actually 10 years. I've been working in IT, and the company I'm working for is rolling out a new point of sale system for the jobber stores. So it's just been kind of crazy for me. It seems like every day is a Monday. Got to take off tomorrow, so I'll get a break and then back at it Wednesday. Sometimes with jobs like this is fun. Sitting waiting to get unloaded or waiting to get loaded? Oh, fun. That's one of the things I don't miss from being on the road. Good evening, Sean. After you get loaded, you head back towards home or headed somewhere else? Oh, fun, Chicago. I hated going into Chicago. Well, I hope you get that deal with Loves. Hope you can get local and get off the road. I know what it's like. I mean, there's some aspects of over the road that I miss, but there's yeah, I understand that Chicago's not fun. But overall, especially with the attitude with a lot of the drivers out there nowadays, it's just not no fun being on the road. I agree on that one. I think I'd rather do Chicago than New York City, though. True. I used to when I'd get on with a company, I'd get me an atlas and I'd tear the Northeast out and I'd tear New York out, leave the island there, and I'd tell them if it's not in that book, I don't go there.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Monday Night D-Star Net. My name is Sean. My call sign is K0MAD. We call this net every Monday at 8 p.m. on the frequency of 444.150. Positive offset D-Star mode. It's also linked to reflector 59 alpha during the net. Let's see, this is not emergency net, but if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic at this time, please call now. Alright, nothing heard. We'll move on with announcements. I will be using that logger for check-ins on the net, so if you wish to check in early, you may do so there. OARS Club meeting is every second Saturday of the month. Oh boy. Second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone can come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation before the meeting at 7 p.m. Individuals do pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. And you also do not have to be a ham to attend. Everyone is welcome, including family members, those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting will be June 14th, which is this Saturday here coming up. I'll give it a break. Alright, also this Saturday, June 14th, the weather holds out, at 12 noon in Springfield at Doling Park. We're going to be doing a fox hunt. It'll be a walking fox hunt, so hopefully the weather's not too awfully hot. So 12 noon at Doling Park in Springfield. You'll be able to spot us in the parking lot, so I'll have the 40-foot mast up with a green flag on top of it. The OARS Club has 3 regular nets. Tonight's net, and then we have the Tuesday night 2-meter net on 146.970, and the Simplex net every Thursday at, the Tuesday one's at 7 p.m., sorry, and then we got the Simplex net every Thursday at 8 p.m. on 146.460. Let's see, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Let's see, any announcements of interest in amateur radio, please call now.
Hey, evening, Chris.
K0SQS.
Harold, I thought of something to say. But go ahead, you're probably going to say what I was going to say.
Okay, Sean. I just wanted to remind everybody we're going to be taking a vote on changing the meeting time probably this Saturday at the club meeting from the second Saturday to the first Saturday. So I personally like to encourage everybody to attend the meeting. And also we're going to be discussing your plans for field day. So I'll let you expound on that. Back to you, K0SQS.
I understand that, Chris.
Yep, that's what I was doing. I was going to talk about field day. So yeah, the field day, we're going to be running it down at our property south of Aurora. So if anybody wants to come down and operate the station for a while, they're more than welcome to do so. We're operating out on a pretty high point in this part of the state. No noise around. Good RF quiet location. Yeah, we'll talk about that more during the meeting. And let's see here. Do we have any other announcements of interest in amateur radio? All right, nothing heard. How about any short-time or mobile check-ins?
KV4MO and KX4MO.
Yeah, give me a better microphone. Picks up way too much.
All right, KV4MO and KX4MO, that would be Patrick. And we get Tara's line there, KX4MO. Tara, how you guys doing?
Well, fine. Everything's back to normal now. They came and changed the pole in front of the house, and we were in the dark for about 4 hours. But other than that, pretty much a non-eventful day, and the weather's good. And, it's actually kind of pretty outside at the moment. Hope everybody's doing fine and has a good night and the rest of the net.
Yeah, well, I hope you guys have a good night as well. And is Tara going to check in, or is she, we're going to proxy her in?
I got it, Chris, because it's easy
She's
to.
shaking her head for proxy.
It's easy to network it.
I understand. All right, well, you guys have a great night. And also, I forgot to mention, too, Dave, K6GA is live streaming the net. So anybody that wants to hear how they sound or miss part of the net can go to the Hillbilly Ham on YouTube. Forgot to mention that. Sorry, Dave. All right, let's see. Any other short time check-ins? Please call me.
Yeah, it makes it nice to be able to remote control the 9700.
Okay, nothing heard. K6GA is the first one on the net logger list. Go right ahead, Dave.
Yeah, K0MAD and the rest of the net. This is K6GAE. Good evening, Sean. Well, it's typical Monday at work. Looking forward to the fox hunt this weekend. Hopefully it don't rain on us. Hopefully it'll just be warm. I'd rather it be warm than have rain. But, yeah, I talked to Lee at the Ham Fest. I'm going to send him, if it's approved, I'm going to send him a email with my proxy vote for moving it to the first Saturday of the month. I hope it does get moved because it'll make it easier for me to make the meetings. But other than that, don't have a whole lot. So we'll pass it back to net control. K6GAE back to net control.
All right. Well, I don't know the rules exactly, but I'm sure that probably won't be a problem. But anyway, yeah, I think that's going to be a good move for us, is to move it to the first Saturday. And yeah, we'd probably, I don't know if we changed the fox hunt dates or not. I don't think they're really hurting anything where they're at. Although the first Saturday would free up for more people to join it if, when we had it further this direction. So may just change it too. All right, well, we'll say something to you, Dave. Thanks for running the stream there. And we'll move down to Harold, K0SQS in Mount. I'm kidding. Monette, how you doing, Harold?
You got to get the town right. KE0MAD. The rest of the net, K0SQS. Thanks for running the net, Sean. Went to the lake yesterday and mowed. The lake came up about 1.5 feet last night. And that's just a staggering amount of water. The release is 15,000 cubic feet per second out of the dam, and they're just barely keeping the lake at the current level of 928 and a quarter. It's only got like 3 feet to go to get to the top of the dam. So praying for not too much rain in the future. Almost about to get my roof back on my building, and I'm very thankful. Anyway, back to you, Sean, K0SQS.
Yeah, we went this weekend and went to Cape Air. That's where my in-laws are staying, and our daughter wanted to go back and stay with them. And man, that water over at Cape Air, it's all the way up past the parking lot, up into the campsites. It's pretty high. It's highest I've seen it in a long time. I've seen it higher, but it was back when the dam crested. So that's been, what was that? Was it 08, 07, something like that?
Yeah,
Anyway,
thanks for stopping by there, Chris.
Harold, thanks for checking in. And N0MLB, Marvin up in Greenfield.
And everybody check out Ham Shack TV Thursday night, 7 o'clock.
Good evening, Sean, and everybody else on the net. N0MLP here. Just wanting to jump in for the count. Not a whole lot going on up this way. Wife and I was celebrating our 15-year anniversary today, so just got back from going out to eat for that, and come back and jumped on the brush hog for a little bit and did some cleanup. So other than that, that's about it. And yeah, I'm thinking that Saturday move to the first Saturday would be a good idea too. So. But anyway, we'll just send it back to you, Sean. Appreciate you running the net. And Dave, thanks for streaming. And we'll just say 73s and 0MLP.
Hi, Marvin. Catch you later. Thanks for checking in. I can't wait to get my computer back. Because, man, this running everything on this little laptop's kind of driving me insane. But anyway. Well, 673 Marvin, and we'll move down to Rich over in Melbourne and KB0RHA. How you doing?
That's what I need to do. I need to build me an actual streaming computer. I'm using my laptop now.
I'm doing pretty good, Sean. Thanks for doing the net. Still waiting on the batch to get my AC unit replaced, but you know how fast business goes. But anyway, it should be approved sometime this week, I hope. I could get that rolling and get some cool air going in here. Anyway, and not much else going on around here. 7-3, everybody. KB0RHA, back to net control.
Good evening there, Andy.
You know, you've been real lucky, Rich. We've had a real spring this year, so it hasn't been blazing hot yet. So hopefully that goes through and you get your air before the heater turns on. All right. We'll catch you later, say 7-3 to you, Rich, and we're at the bottom of the list. This is K0MAD with the OARS Monday Night D-Star Net. We're looking for over-the-air check-ins.
Yeah, I need to build me a new one for my streaming computer. Actually make it my streaming and Shack computer.
KE0LTG.
Laptop.
It says Kilo, 6 kilos, Juliet Victor, 16 DV.
Laptop does good, but it's getting a little long in the tooth.
All right, we picked up a couple of you there, K0LTG and K6KJV. Did I miss anybody?
Well, I'd stop for a while, Chavez, because it was...
I don't guess so. Let's see here. Let's move up top of that list, which is Lawrence, K0LTG, right here in Aurora. Go ahead, Lawrence.
It wasn't cost effective to build them anymore, and
Well, hi, Sean. After a busy week, I noticed the wind was blowing good and steady, and so I took a box kite out and decided I'd enjoy the warm breeze and a little bit of sunshine. And boy, I had some of the best kite flying today I think I've ever had in Missouri. It was worked real well. And just relax and watch the kite go up and down, bounce around a while, but it was nice. This morning I got a mail package, and it was a Quanshim radio. It was a UV-R50. And so it looks like a really nice Baofeng type radio. It's handheld. Looks exceptional quality on it, and the features seem to be pretty well like a Baofeng on that as far as frequency range. As far as that goes, so I'm going to have to get a special cable to program it, and then the Chirp does not yet have the software for the UV-R50. So I'm going to have to either wait until that happens or manually program it, or do the YouTube stuff of going to the manufacturer and trying to get the
stuff to do it with, but it pretty well seems to be very similar to the Valfang UV5R and those radios. So, but it sounds extra nice and seems to be high quality. So I'm going to have to check that out. So anyway, I enjoyed the day. I'm going to have some other appointments coming up this week. So just say 73 to the group and see how my new toys check out. KE0LTG, Claire.
Yeah, what I was saying, Chrissy, there for a while, it wasn't
Well,
cost effective.
You enjoy that.
Or Chavez, I mean.
All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in. Let's see, we'll move down to Kevin over in Valley Springs, California, K6KJV. How you doing, Kevin?
So I'd buy one and then just upgrade the parts that I needed to upgrade.
Thank you very much, sir, for the handoff. This is K6KJV here, Kevin in Valley Springs, California. The state of fire, floods, earthquakes, and life. That's right. I just thought I'd stop in here and say a quick hello to y'all. I hope you're weathering the storms out there pretty good. And y'all's in my prayers. And I'll just keep it short and say God bless and send for everyone. That's my next control from K6KJV.
Yeah, it is. And price of gaming computers are...
All right, Kevin, I think what you mean to say is never a dull moment, California. Well, at least you're on Southern California. I used to live there. Dave also on the stream there. He's there, too. You're way better up where you are. Well, of course, you're not too far from the real crazy part of California, which is straight over to the left of the coast there. But anyway, thanks for checking in, Kevin, and good to hear you. 7-3. This is K0MAD. We're at the bottom of the list. Do we have any further check-ins for the net? Please call now. All right, we'll call one more time for any last-minute check-ins for the Monday Night D-Star net. Please call now. All right, well, 9 check-ins, including myself. Appreciate all that checked in tonight. And also wave a hand there to Andy Cowley and KJ5HHT and N3WER that are on the live stream. Thanks for getting in there and chatting, and say 7-3 to everybody. And we'll let the repeater and the frequency and the reflector go back to normal machines. This is K0MAD 7-3.
All right, Chavez, yeah. Keep her between the white lines and stay safe out there, brother. Thanks for stopping by the stream tonight. All right, everybody. I appreciate everybody stopping by the stream. No problem, Sean. You stream the Simplex net, so I try to make sure the net gets streamed for the D-Star, except for when we got storms, and then I have to put my antenna down because then I can't get in the repeater. I need to rig it up so I can use a hotspot and have the hotspot audio work. 73 all. And remember, this coming Saturday, for everybody local, we do have the fox hunt at Doling Park. We'll be starting at 12 o'clock. And Sean's usually got a couple extra antennas, so if you've never done one before and you're watching the stream, you don't even have to be a ham. Actually have your license if you're interested in the fox hunt, because you don't transmit on a fox hunt, you only listen. So if you're interested, come on out. There'll be some of us out there that you've never done it before, can give you pointers, or we can even go with you and show you how to do it. So all the local people, hopefully we'll see you out there for the fox hunt. And we're going to say 73 all. It's been a long day, so I think I'm going to shut it all down, and I'm going to go relax in the living room. So once again, everybody, This is Dave, KE6GA, the Hillbilly Ham. This is where ham radio comes to life. Thank you all for stopping by. I'd appreciate a like and hit subscribe. I can't talk tonight either. Hit the subscribe button. If you want to know when I'm going live, because I'm going to start doing more on YouTube, hit that bell. It'll let you know when I go live. We'll say 73 on. Hopefully everybody has a good week.